What's going on, YouTube? The Gaming Gif here. Today we're going to be talking about One Piece Thousand Storm. So just not too long ago, One Piece Thousand Storm has reached its new era of special attacks called EX Special Attacks. And to premiere the new EX Special Attacks, we have Zoro and Usopp. Zoro in his Demon God outfit, and even though it doesn't show it right here, Usopp in his Dressrosa outfit. These two new EX special attacks are bringing on the new era that from this point on the new super attacks are going to be looking like. They're a little more powerful, cost just a little bit more to use SP wise, but they fill the fever gauge a little bit faster. So these are the two new essays that we got for these two. Turn off auto slide. There's the Billionfold World Trichilocosm. Yes, I purposely butchered that because I don't know how to fucking say that word. Alright, so its description: tears down foes with countless sword strikes unleashed from spinning blades, deals brutal slash damage to enemies in front in a wide area, and inflicts status ailment injure very minor. So afterwards he'll do residual damage for a short period of time. The range on this attack is extremely far. It takes about half of the boss arenas at the end, and can go just about as far as it needs to with the initial dash that Zoro gives off. I've heard quite a lot of questions asking if Zoro is actually breaking the game for global at the moment, and honestly I don't really think so. I've even at level 5s and up, the boss missions and whatnot can still provide a challenge. It doesn't destroy extreme events. They're just extremely powerful super attacks with a pretty much a much wider range than most other super attacks. So especially since we're going to be getting more EX essays very soon in the future, I don't think Zoro right now breaks the game for just about anything. I do have Zoro's new EX at level 3, since I was lucky enough to pull one. Next up is Green Star Ralphegia. This is Usopp's new EX SA. Deals brutal hit damage to enemies in front within a wide area. It lowers physical defense by moderate, and inflicts poison very minor. So Usopp can do Usopp's EXSA opens up for more damage to be done by lowering the opponent's defense, and can also poison and do residual damage, much like Zoro's, just with poison damage this time. I have Usopp's at level 4. I was able to pull the Gold Star and the Silver Star in my first pull, which I was very much excited for. But yeah, so those are the two new essays. I'm gonna show you my loadout for the characters real quick. They're not perfect. I do have some assassin and fighter cards and whatnot on both the characters, but I actually have Zoro at 136,820. That's actually the highest number I've actually ever hit with a character. And then I have Usopp at 124,033 total strength. So I myself see that as pretty good. If you're at roughly about 140,000, you should be able to take on just about any of the boss events as they come out, even the ones that are labeled at 160k. Anything a little higher though, you're gonna want to press for about 160,000 total strength. But right here, I haven't had any trouble at all clearing events with requested strength as such. So yeah, I did max out Zoro's 1,080 pound twister, and I have Usopp's other skills at level 9. It doesn't really do too much of a difference for Usopp's bamboo strike. It maybe increases the total amount of damage each hit does, maybe by 500. It's not really too much, it's not really too crazy, so I didn't really see the point of maxing it out before I did this video for you guys, because I wanted to get this out here. But so we're gonna go off into a quest and just show you just like how they perform in the field and against the bosses and whatnot. We're gonna load this up, and I've been finding people really easy, so it's very likely that we'll find people very fast. Holy crap. His strength is like insane. But yeah, so the first area I'll show you how Zoro works with his new skill and EXSA. I'll do the same for Usopp in the next one, and we'll do a little combination of both for the boss fight. These two honestly are very much a big blast to use. Alright, so let's get this going. So I'm going to just go ahead and throw on the hockey just to do a little bit more damage. Oh my god, he has it at level 9. That guy went in hard for this. Alright. So here's the Phoenix. You've seen it before. There is a very big difference between the levels, like level 9 and level 10 for his Pound Phoenix. And then here we go. Yeah, you can see how much of a big range that this actually really covers. It just absolutely decimates like the fodder in these in the run up to the boss. Alright, we're gonna switch to Usopp when we get to the next stage. Alright. So this is Usopp's Bamboo Javelin. Much like his SA, he shoots the Javelin and the SA, so you have to make sure you use it at a suitable time. Because there is the possibility of actually missing. And when he doesn't lock on, he just like shoots it. Alright, I'm gonna use his SA. As you can see, it hits a wide area as well. Not as big as Zoro's, but it hits a very wide area, and it does a lot of damage on its final hit. Alright, we're gonna switch back to Zoro. And activate Storm. So my level 3, for each hit, it does about, I want to say maybe 10 hits, and it does about 19,000 a hit. It's a much bigger difference from level 3 to level 9. He basically wiped these things clean. But yeah. So that's pretty much how they work. I've heard a lot of questions entailing about Zoro and Usopp right now, which one is better. Zoro is clearly better, mostly because his Phoenix and his SA are just leagues better than what Usopp has right now. The Rafflesia, while it's good, it's a lot slower, and it doesn't hit as wide of an area. And also, another thing with Usopp is, I was still using one of his very first skills, the Meteor Shower, but it's not really all that effective. It doesn't do that much damage anymore compared to Zoro's Purgatory Onigiri, which still does have some use actually to taking out some of the fodder. The way that Usopp's skills are now, just everything is kind of outclassed by Zoro, but that doesn't mean by any means necessarily mean that Usopp is bad. Usopp is actually a very good character and is actually very solid as a sniper right now. And with his EXSA, he's probably one of the best snipers in the game. Probably him and Rayleigh at the moment. So don't sleep on Usopp if you manage to get Usopp's essay and not Zoro's, because Usopp is still a lot of fun to use, and 100% is still a fantastic character. So, so the guy in the middle was the one who had the level 9. You could clearly see like the big damage difference between level 3 and level 9. Just he did almost 3 million more in score than I did, and cleared out probably about 1 million more total damage than I did. But yeah, Zoro doesn't really break the game. He's just a very powerful asset, and he's going to continue to be a very powerful asset very much later on in the game, because his EX SA is still one of the best /SAs in the JP version, even to this day. So yeah, that'll do it for this video, guys. Zoro and Usopp were a ton of fun to play. I hope you guys are enjoying the event, because I sure am. I'm currently between work and whatnot. I'm doing my best to grind, and I'm hoping to clear out the 2 million points to get that scene card at the end. And I hope you guys are too. I hope you guys are doing very well. We're going to be getting a new boss quest on the 14th, and then on the 16th we're going to be getting an epic boss quest, so look forward to that and getting more points, guys. So that'll do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. The Gaming Gift, signing off.